Welcome to all our friends and distinguished guests. Mr. Carlos Blooms is here, and Ilse, welcome.
I'm not distinguished.
Well, Ilse is an important guest. She brought Birukkat. And this is the 106th anniversary of Victory Day. And that's the day in Estonia's War of Independence that Estonian forces defeated the Landeswehr. And before I go any further, I wanted to introduce Trina Birn, who will lead us, or will sing a prayer for us today.
This is a song that I learned in Estonian school and Sunday school in Toronto, and I think it serves as a good prayer for today too. Ma olen väike karjane, mul loodud laulja keel, siis laulan nagu lõuke ja rõõmus minu meel. Kui vaatan taeva ülesse, siis tuleb meelde see, et seal mu hea karjane, ma teema talleke. Sind armas taeva kuningas, ma tänan selle eest, et hoiad kaitsed armsasti mind oma tallekest. Amen.
Tänan väga. And I believe that our Latvian guest, Mr. Carlos Blooms, has a few words of greeting for us.
Thank you, Tomas. On behalf of the Latvian Association in Cleveland, it's great to be here to celebrate such an important day with our Estonian friends. And today, on Estonian Victory Day, we remember not only a military triumph, but the spirit of freedom that binds our nations. The Battle of Cesis in 1919 was more than a victory. It was a moment when Estonians and Latvians stood shoulder to shoulder, defending our rights to exist as free nations. Our histories are deeply linked in struggle and in strength. We have sung together, fought together, and risen together. The courage shown at Cesis echoes in our shared path today as allies, neighbors, friends committed to democracy and independence. Let us never forget that unity is our greatest strength. Elago Esti, Ladzivo Latvia. Long live Estonia, long live Latvia.
I wanted to share with you something I wrote going to school at Kent a few years ago, taking a creative writing class, and I think it's sort of appropriate. It's called Lost in Translation. Eesti meel cannot be translated to a foreign language, I know. It has something to do with what we like about ourselves. It's reflected in a national character. It has something to do with the language we speak. More importantly, the language we use to think. Eesti meel is based on 600 years of serfdom. During that 600 years, the language saved our identity. It became our identity. And it is the home for Estonians worldwide. Wherever they can speak Estonian, they feel at home. And the language was not written, but it was oral. Serfs were really not taught to read or write, so we have a great oral tradition.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Shut up, you watch.
It was lost in translation.
So we honor the oral tradition and choral song, poems set to music, poems sung by groups. And I just heard that some of our Estonians are headed off for Song Festival shortly, where there will be 30-some thousand people singing together. Eesti meel has created a separate world that we live in. Choral conductors are the most respected members of Estonian society. Laurel wreaths are hung around their necks at special occasions, and it's a simple pagan symbol that sets them apart, a notch above everybody else. Eesti Meel is always intertwined with the language Eesti Keel. Where else will we see 30,000 singers share a stage and a conductor performing for 100,000 souls, stirred to tears by the beauty of a voice uniquely our own? Eesti Meel is civilized in the best sense of the word. The country literally sang itself to freedom. Impromptu groups gathering at the song party grounds singing band songs about the homeland. First 10,000 people and 50,000, and within a week about 250,000 voices joining together demanding freedom. Eesti Meel invented a way to defeat a superpower. The unified voice of the people. Ultimately, a third of the population gathered together in celebration. No guns, no violence, just the human voice demanding freedom. Culture reigns supreme. Eesti Keel ja Eesti Meel. Estonian language and Eesti Meel cannot survive without each other. The language shapes the thought shapes the voice. When it works well, it is beautiful music. In the words of the famed Estonian poet Hando Runnel, ilus on maa, mis ma armastan. Or in translation, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful is the land that I love. In 1991, Estonia regained its independence in a nonviolent revolution. We like to call it the singing revolution, when an entire nation unites in song. Even the Soviet Union could not respond. They simply gave up and left. Well, there was a lot of well-reasoned and thought-out diplomacy in the background, and political maneuvering. But the lasting image of this revolution, the one we want the world to see, is Estonia's regaining independence with 300,000 people singing patriotic songs, unfurling the blue, black, and white flag. And I think this has something to do with Eesti Meel, but I can't quite translate that into a language I know. Thank you.
Listening to my grandmother's favorite hymn. It's one of my favorites, one of my top favorites, and if you know it, you can also sing to me along with me if you want. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I'd stay in the garden with him, though the night around me be falling. But he bids me go through a voice of woe. His voice to me is calling. And he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Yes, he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
At this point, I'd like to introduce our president of the Estonian Cultural Garden, Erika Pussar, to say a few words.
Yeah. I just wanted to thank everyone who has maintained this garden for so many years. And I especially want to thank two young people who are not here right now. But
She apologizes.
anyway, I think that my granddaughter, Elmira, she and Elise attended Elmira's 15th birthday party this weekend. So they're real Estonians. They are.
We don't.
Not parandava doma piad. Well, what is I think they're suffering from hangover from too much fun. So I do want to thank you for also the contributions that are in the basket, because we have no other income except the contributions from Yanibab. So I want to thank all the work that was done this year under the leadership of Domas and Paula. And so now I think our next step is to bring the wilted flowers to the monument. I know it's hot, so maybe not everybody wants to make the journey.